congratulations to Julia, parents Aaron, IFBL coach, Sarah, Parents Association president formerly, and sisters Caitlin and Clarissa in the fan club. Furthermore, congrats to all in Julia's circle who have played an integral role in this process. Julia has spent over a decade playing basketball here at Providence Day, one of the beauties of that TK to 12 school. IFBL, middle school, varsity. I can talk about the accolades. Second on the team a year ago, 47% field goal shooting. Versatile post player who loves to rebound, can finish inside and out. Someone who loves training 1-on-0. Why do I say that? 90% of athletes don't love training 1-on-0. They want to show up for games and that's about it. She has a true passion and love for the game of basketball. Extremely kind and respectful to all. 5 AP classes right now. I got dizzy reading that on Charger Commons last night yet again. Led our team to the 24-25 conference championship. But this is the word I want to talk about. Resilient. Dictionary word picture of Julia O'Malley. To persevere, strong, buoyant, and determined. Julia's journey is a memorable one. She battled for almost 2 years straight of not being able to play many consistent days during her freshman and sophomore years of varsity basketball. Countless trips to the doctor office, numerous rehab sessions, hundreds of hours of sitting and watching. Lots of frustrating conversations. I remember one in particular. I asked her, is it all worth it? Do you want to keep playing? And she looked at me and said, Coach, I love playing basketball. I want to keep trying. Look where she is now. Basketball is the vehicle. Go back to the dictionary. Resilient. It's my humble honor and privilege to have coached Julia. Please join me in congratulating her on signing to play at Johns Hopkins. We're proud of you.
Thank you, Coach Springer. Also, congratulations to all the other athletes signed today. I know you will all do amazing things playing at the next level. First, thank you to all my family for being there every step of the way. Now I'd like to thank my parents. Mom, thank you for supporting me, being a voice of reason, and someone I can always count on. Thank you for celebrating my successes and lifting me through challenges. You have such a kind heart, and I could not have asked for a better mom. To my dad, I will always cherish memories with you from coaching my IFBL teams and all the hours we spent shooting in the driveway. I'm so grateful that we just share a love for basketball, and I admire your work ethic, kindness, and selflessness. Thank you for always staying by my side and believing me even when I doubted myself. To my sisters, Clarissa and Caitlin, thank you for being my built-in best friends, and I would not have wanted to grow up with anyone else. Clarissa, I've loved playing basketball with you, and thank you for always making me laugh. To Caitlin, who's in college and couldn't be here today, I miss you, and thank you for always being someone I can look up to, and I'm so proud of you both, and I love you. Also, thank you to Coach Springer, Coach Brooks, Coach O, and Coach Russell. I'm so thankful to have been a part of the PD Girls basketball family since 3rd grade. You guys care so much about us and want us to succeed, and I'm so glad you've been a part of my journey. I also want to thank my PD basketball teammates. I'm so excited for this season, but sad as the last one. To my seniors, I'm grateful to have shared this journey, and I can't wait to see where life takes each of you next. Also, congrats to Caitlin and Jada for signing today, and your hard work has paid off. To my underclassmen and 8th graders, keep working hard and enjoying every moment. It may seem like you have a lot of time left, but it goes by fast, and I will always come back after I graduate to cheer you guys on. Also, thank you to all my friends for supporting me over the years. I'm grateful to have had each of you in my life and all the laughs and memories we have shared. I also want to thank my AAU coach, Coach Mack. I'm so grateful to have had you as a coach these past 4 years, and thank you for always supporting and believing in me. You always encouraged me and pushed me to keep going even when I was discouraged, which I'm forever grateful for. Also, thank you to Chris Cox for helping me with my injury my freshman and sophomore year. I would not be standing up here today without your help, and thank you for always motivating me to never give up. To Brittany, thank you for helping me during the recruiting process. I'm not only grateful for all of your advice, but for also being someone I could trust and talk to. Lastly, I'd like to thank Coach Rogan and Coach Swift for the opportunity to play basketball at Johns Hopkins. Thank you for being so welcoming to me and believing in me, and I'm excited for next year. Go Blue Jays.
gotta set the stage. These pictures gotta look perfect. Coach Rob has got it under control right there. All right, next up, we are up here to celebrate senior Caitlin Ramsden. Parents, Tim, Fall League Coach Extraordinaire. Thursday morning MVP at Providence Day. If you know, you know. Sarah, PD Learning Specialist, Team Parent Extraordinaire. Brother Hudson, USC student currently better known as Scout Team MVP. They are littered with accolades. Furthermore, congrats to all in Caitlin's circle who have played an integral role once again in assisting in this special moment. Caitlin has spent her entire high school career at PD, 4 years right now here. Again, what about the accolades? Dual sport athlete for 4 years, volleyball and basketball. I can't tell you how many times she finished up a volleyball workout, volleyball practice, and went and got shots up in the gym. An insane commitment to 2 varsity sports and excelling at both. Great balance of schedule and time. She led our team in three-point shooting in the 24-25 season. Currently taking 4 AP classes, and then took it easy with an advanced calc class. Again, at 11:30 last night, my head was spinning looking at her academic schedule. Dictionary word for the day. Look up the word feisty. There's a picture of Caitlin Ramsden. I guarantee it. Relishes the opportunity to get dirty and compete against the other team's best player. Plays the spy in the back line of our half-court trapping defense. The sooner the game turns into a bar fight, the more excited she will become. Real talk. 5:30 tomorrow night, selfish plug in the MAC. Hope to see you all there. Season opener. Grit, hard-nosed, tenacious. She is the exact person you love having on your team and cannot stand to play against. College coach this summer reached out to me and said, Josh, do you realize Caitlin Ramsden gets your team 7 possessions every game? You don't know if it's going to be from a head-first dive, taking 2 charges, landing in the 3rd row, or getting 3 offensive rebounds. All she does is affect winning. In a day and age when everybody cares about other things, like scoring. We were fortunate to get her on the basketball team before Coach Greer put her at linebacker. It is my humble honor and privilege to have Coach Caitlin. Please join me in congratulating her on signing at the University of Chicago. We are so proud of you.
First, I want to congratulate all the other athletes that are signing today. There are so many people who have allowed and helped me to get to this point, and I want to thank you. I want to thank Coach Springer, Coach Russ, Coach O, and Coach Brooks for teaching me so much and allowing me to learn and grow into the player I am today. I'd also like to thank my AAU coach, Coach Mack, for showing me what I was capable of and always believing in me. I would like to thank Brittany, as you helped me so much through my recruiting process and helped me through the highs and lows. I would also like to thank all my teammates over the years. You guys have made the long days and hard practices fun, and I will always remember the countless memories we have made. I'd also like to thank my brother, Hudson, for supporting me and helping develop my competitive spirit from so early on. To Dad, thank you for always trying to help me as the best way you could. The hours at the YMCA where you would try to have me shoot from the right side of my head, even if there was conflict sometimes, has truly transformed me into the player I am today. You have always balanced the corrections with the support where I can always come to you after a game. To Mom, thank you for always being the shoulder I can lean on. Whether it was a bad game or me stressing out about a college coach watching, you have always been there for me. I remember one afternoon I had just gotten off the call with the college coach where I felt like it was
went nowhere and I was getting down on myself. I asked you to come rebound for me and you immediately said yes. We talked the entire time and we had figured out a plan for the future, and almost immediately after, like a snap, a door opened. Our long Julys the last few years have been filled with memories I will never forget and cherish forever. Finally, I would like to thank Coach Michelle and Coach D for this great opportunity to continue to do what I love at the next level. Go Maroons.
I'm gonna have to reach out and see where I can get my own Bo Jackson jersey. I've been eyeing it up all day. That's impressive. Okay. The third girls basketball member we're going to recognize today, senior Jada McClure. Congratulations to Jada, Mom Shavonda, Coach Rob, older brothers, family members, and friends in attendance today. Furthermore, congrats to all in Jada's circle who have played an integral role once again in this process. Jada's journey. In 6th grade, her AAU team, coached by Coach Rob, they were practicing down in the MAC. And it took all of 1.7 seconds to say, we got to get a PD jersey on her, somehow, some way. And we did. She enrolled in middle school here at Providence Day. Again, after having many years under the tutelage of Coach Rob in an AAU environment. Jada played varsity basketball at another school in middle school. I want you all to think about that for a second. Accumulated several hundred points. Came here in middle school. Again, her accolades are almost endless. 1,000-point scorer, top 3 in points, assists, rebounds, steals, blocks, and free throws in her sophomore season. Multiple-time All-State player. Had 35 points against Charlotte Country Day on 18 of 19 from the free throw line. That is sure to make Coach Russell smile. If you know, you know. Lightning quick hands defensively. Led Providence Day to the 2024 state championship game, put us on her back, even though she had 4 fouls in the first half. Thankfully, they give you 5. She played the entire game and almost carried us to a victory. She is one of the most gifted passers I have ever seen. And I've done this for 28 years at the collegiate level and the high school level. Dictionary word. I know you're dying to hear it. Unflappable. Unflappable. Half of you know what that means. The other half of you are going to smile. So let's talk about it. Calmness, composure, confident, and poised. In the hallway, in the classroom, when the game's tied at 40 with 8 seconds to go. An introvert by nature and a relentlessly fierce competitor on the court. Jada is fiercely loyal once you get to know her. She is a winner in all phases in her life, and her passion for basketball is extremely rare. When she's not at practices or games with us, she's training young children in the city. She's keeping the scorebook or the clock at any gym that will allow her, helping out with family nonprofit organization. Jada's witty personality comes out as she complains about my lack of fashion. This is living proof. No moment is too big for her, on and off the floor. A true coach. Jada was a favorite at PD's camp this summer, the Camp of Champions, helping 5 and 15-year-olds in PD shirts fall in love with the game just like she has. Jada's birthday party recently, we were able to celebrate with her, celebrating her signing. So many in the Charlotte community, hoopers all around, as they say, from countless schools, coaches celebrating her because she's given so much to this community and gyms all over the place. It's an extreme humble honor and privilege to have Coach Jada. Please join me in congratulating Jada on signing to play Division I basketball on the mountain at App State. We're so proud of you.
Hi, everybody. First, I want to congratulate all the other athletes here signing today, as this is such a big accomplishment. I want to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity. Faith has been a huge part of this journey, and I truly believe God placed the right people in my life at the right places and right times. To my brothers and cousins, y'all are the reason I picked up the basketball in the first place, and I'll forever be thankful for you. To my parents, thank you for pushing me and always being in my corner. Coach Rob, you've been one of the biggest influences in my life, and I always appreciate you. Mom, you're like my best friend, and you never let me slack off, and you mean more to me than you know. To my entire family, thank you for your constant love and support. To all my trainers and coaches, thank you for all the time and effort you've poured into me. It never goes unnoticed. I really feel like I have the best teammates in the world here at PD. There's never a dull moment, rather be when we're running or in the locker room. And I can't wait to finish my high school career out with y'all, and I wouldn't want it to do it with anybody else. Coach Russ, thank you for keeping me level-headed and always making me laugh. Coach O, you're my twin. Your energy is unmatched. Your personality is one to none, and I hope you never change. Coach Brooks, you're my at-school mom. Everybody knows that, and I'm grateful I can talk to you about anything and everything, and I always feel comfortable around you. Coach Springer, your belief in me has never faded, and I'll forever be thankful for that. To Miss Brittany with the CSU recruiting, you are truly a gift from God, and I'm so thankful that our paths crossed. To my teammate Alasia that passed away, a day doesn't go by that I don't think about you, and I go as hard as I do because I know you would have. Lastly, from the time I stepped on campus at App State, I knew that's where I needed to be. I couldn't be more thankful to Coach Sharp and the entire App State staff for believing in me, and I can't wait to get there. Go Mountaineers.
Today our program has the honor of celebrating a swimmer and leader who has left her mark not only on our record board, but on everyone in our program. Zetta Grace isn't just a 4-time state champion, a 9-time conference champion, and 7-time school record holder. She's a 2-time captain who's led our team with joy, humility, and a contagious passion for the sport. What makes Zetta Grace stand out isn't just her talent. Her love for swimming and serving others extends far beyond our pool deck. This fall, while serving on Swim Across America's Junior Advisory Board, she received the Young Philanthropist Award from the Atrium Health Foundation, which honors members of the Charlotte community who give their time fundraising for Levine Children's Hospital and Levine Cancer Institute. One of Zetta Grace's club coaches, Coach Randy, says, "Z is a joy to coach. She is a well-grounded person who works hard to be her best, and most importantly, loves to bring out the best in her teammates. I look forward to watching her career from afar." Among Zetta Grace's many achievements at PD, a few stand out more than her 3 straight state titles in the 200 freestyle. Each year, she faced a deeply impressive field and found a way to touch the wall first and lower her school record. Coach Ryan from Auburn had this to share about her commitment. "We are very excited about Zetta Grace. She is an immediate cultural fit for our program, first and foremost. Her values in pursuing life at a high level is what excites us the most. She is a tenacious competitor in everything she pursues. We look forward to welcoming her to the Auburn family." Zeta Grace, thank you for everything you've given our program. Your legacy isn't just about the records and wins, it's in the standard you've set and the inspiration you leave behind. I have no doubt you will bring the same leadership and passion to the Auburn Tigers that you've given our Chargers team every single day. Before that, though, I'm looking forward to seeing you swim a few more laps in a Providence Day cap this upcoming season. Auburn is lucky to have you. Congratulations.
Growing up, I was always the kid who tried every new challenge, activity, and sport. Basketball, soccer, and softball occupied most of my time, with swimming only reserved for the summer. I remember the long days after softball games where I'd be dragged to my older brother's swim meets. 9-year-old me even had to tag along to a parent meeting where we listened to a new coach share her experience as a swimmer. The way she spoke about the sport ignited a burning fire inside of me, and I knew I was ready for my next challenge. At first, my mom dismissed the idea, reminding me I was already in enough sports, but after a little convincing, she agreed to let me try out. When tryouts finally arrived, I was surprised to see the same coach from the parent meeting was leading the tryouts. Before we got in the water, she pulled me aside and asked one question: "Why do you want to try out for swimming?" Without a second thought, I looked her in the eyes and said, "I'm tired of getting beat." Unlike any other sport, swimming fuels me. I've realized how important it is in life to find things that fuel you. If something ignites that flame inside of you, go chase it, because you'll never know what success it might bring unless you try. It's an honor to be up here today. This is a dream come true, and I couldn't be more grateful for the people who have helped me get here. Thank you to my incredible coaches, my parents and family here today, and my friends for all their support. Go Chargers and War Eagle.
Happens. Can't help that I'm that short. All right, so first of all, I want to congratulate all the other athletes today. It's just so fun to be a part of a campus that's TK through 12, where we get to see all these athletes who start at a younger age and have this opportunity to watch them grow up, not only in the classroom, but also on the playing field, in the pool, on the court, on the track, which is fantastic. Our field hockey signee today is Tina Garofoli, and we are celebrating her commitment to play field hockey and continue her education at Miami University of Ohio. I first met Tina when she was playing U14 at a Disney tournament. I remember watching her before I even knew her name. The ball wasn't anywhere near her, yet she was asking for it, wanting to be a part of the play with incredible fire, passion, and enthusiasm. Most players at that age are very hesitant. They're quiet, still figuring out who they are on the field, but not Tina. From the very beginning, she was bold. She knew what she wanted, and she was going to go after it. That moment has always stayed with me because it defines exactly who she is as an athlete. Tina is one of the most passionate, dedicated, and driven players to come through Providence Day field hockey program. She loves the game with her whole heart. You will find her on the field at any hour on any given day, rain, snow, sleet, wind, training, shooting, running, pushing herself to get better. Tina's love for field hockey is the core of who she is. She wants to win, she wants to compete, and she wants to grow every single day. On the field, Tina has been a force. Her speed, powerful shot, reverse chip, for some of you who've been able to see it, is awesome, and relentless determination has been game-changing. She has broken and shattered school records, scoring 64 career goals, the most in Providence Day history, and this year broke the record for the most goals in a single season with 31. Additionally, she finished her career with 20 assists, and she has been a varsity player for 4 years. This year, she was elected team captain and earned all conference and all state honors both her junior and senior year. This year especially, she was named the Conference Player of the Year, a recognition that reflects not only her talent, but her impact on the game itself. Tina's influence reaches far beyond statistics. She leads with emotion, intensity, and belief. She brings a spark to the team, a spark that says, we are here to compete and we are here to win. She inspires others to raise their level, to train harder, and to love the game the way she loves. Tina, I know how special this day is for you, so I wanted to include someone else that means a lot to you. So I reached out to one of your favorite coaches, and here's what Coach Joey says about you. As one of Tina's club coaches, I've always recognized her talent, her commitment, and something increasingly rare in youth sports today, her genuine love for playing the game. For years, coaches and players up and down the country have been impressed by Tina's skills, her goals, her technique, and her physical presence. But if they could see how hard she has worked to where she is, they would be astonished. Tina is one of the most dedicated athletes I have ever had the joy of coaching, and as a player who has long held the ability to turn the game on its head with a moment of magic, it is wonderful to see Tina's collegiate ambitions finally rewarded. Tina, on behalf of the Providence Day School and Charlotte Ambush field hockey staff, we are incredibly proud of all your accomplishments and the legacy you leave behind. Your passion has shaped this team, and your work has set a new standard for what is possible. We know you will continue to play with that same fire and heart at Miami. So go Red Hawks. Congratulations, Tina.
Thank you so much, Coach Mish. I want to start by expressing my infinite gratitude for everything my parents, coaches, and peers have done to help me get to where I am today. Playing field hockey has always been my escape, my joy, and my purpose. This has been a dream of mine since I was little, and I'm so grateful to be standing here today signing to play at the next level. First, I want to thank my mom and dad for always believing in me and supporting me through every win and every loss. They've been my biggest supporters since day one, driving me to practices, cheering me on at every game, and believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. There were a lot of early mornings, late nights, and tough practices, but every moment has been worth it, all by the support from them. No matter how far I go, I'll always carry your lessons, your love, and your support with me. Secondly, I'd like to take a moment to thank my brother, not just for being my biggest supporter, but for being my best friend since birth. He's the reason I learned how to stay tough and how to never settle for less than my best. Knowing he's always had my back means more than words can say. He's pushed me to be better, sometimes by cheering me on and sometimes by challenging me, but always because he believed in me. To my coaches, thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself, both on and off the field. A special shout out to Coach O for introducing me to Providence Day Field Hockey, to Coach Mish, Coach Meredith, and Coach Kennedy for leading me through my junior and senior year, and to Coach Joey for being a special role model in my field hockey career. You've taught me a very special lesson in which I will carry for the rest of my life. To my teammates, you've made the last few years unforgettable. We've worked hard, grown together, and I wouldn't be here without you. This sport has taught me dedication, teamwork, and perseverance, lessons I'll carry for life. I've grown so much since my first day playing, and I'm so proud of how far I've come. It has pushed me past limits I didn't even know I had, and shaped me to the person I am. I'm excited to keep growing, learning, and representing Miami at the next level. This is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see what's next. Thank you all for being part of my journey. Go Red Hawks.
Firstly, congratulations to all of our committed student athletes and coaches here today with their families. What an incredible journey, and hopefully many more memories to come. I'm excited and privileged to be here today to talk about two of our rising future soccer stars within our PD soccer program. This is my favorite time of year when we get to celebrate our players' futures with their families, coaches, and closest friends. To begin with, I'm going to talk about Abby Gould. Abby's one of the most selfless players I've ever worked with, and probably one of the most underrated individuals to have played the game at the competitive youth level. Her athleticism speaks for itself. A relatively quiet individual on the field, but do not let that fool you. She marks the opposition's best players, normally, and takes care of business, no questions. She's an engine room of our team. She plays in multiple positions. More recently, for those of you that have been out to see our team play, she plays in a left defensive role. In 2023, as a freshman, she was a conference champion and a state finalist. As a sophomore, she was first team all conference, all region. She was a state champion. We went 24-1-1 with a national ranking in the top 10. As a junior, she came back as a first team all conference, all region, all state player, all observer team, a state champion, 22-2-1, and a top 10 national ranking. Fantastic career. Technically, Abby can play with both feet and has wonderful balance. Abby's a player that can offensively score goals, creates goals, adds assists, but she also does the dirty work defensively. Abby's a team player and one we can trust in pressure moments. This spring season, her senior season, we will lean on Abby's experience, her leadership, and her ability in securing our third straight state championship. A quote from Coach Miles Vaughan, the assistant women's coach at SMU. Abby possesses a high-level athleticism that will match up well in the top women's soccer conference in the country, the ACC. She has shown grit and perseverance in working her way up in levels in the club scene, and we believe she has great potential to come in and make an impact at a high level due to her intelligence, athleticism, and willingness to learn. Abby, I know you're going to be an instant hit just because of your ability, your mentality, your character, your experience, your perseverance. Please join me, everyone, in congratulating Abby Goldine and her commitment to SMU.
Thank you, Coach Duds. I wanted to start off by saying how grateful I am to be standing here today announcing my commitment to continue to play the sport I love at the collegiate level. Honestly, these past few years, I wasn't sure if I was going to pursue soccer in college because I didn't think I was good enough. The physical part of soccer is difficult, but the mental part is what really challenged me, and thankfully I had many people in my corner that kept me going. With that being said, I want to say thank you to my parents for pushing me through, even when I made it difficult. Y'all never gave up on me, and I will always appreciate the tough love from you guys. I also want to thank my club coaches, Coach Simon, Coach Scott, Coach Brian, and especially Coach Jen, for always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Next, I want to thank Providence Day Varsity Soccer for memories that I will cherish for a lifetime. Coach Duds, Coach Ash, Coach Chris, and all of my teammates have not only helped me grow as a player, but also helped me grow as a person. Even when we are burned out from playing 4 games in a week, or when Duds screams my full name in front of the whole stadium, there's not one thing I would change about this team. Lastly, I wanted to share a little verse that got me to where I am today. Mark 9:23 says, "Anything is possible for the one who believes." This verse gives me strength and reminds me that if I believe, then I will. God deserves all the glory, and I can't wait to continue to honor him through soccer at SMU. Thank you. Pony up.
Next we have Devon McElroy. Devon made an immediate impact her freshman year and has continued to grow and flourish. I've never doubted Devon's commitment, her effort, or her desire. She plays every game like literally it's her last, and as a coach, you honestly can't ask for any more. She has wonderful composure on the ball and glides through teams' defenses with her pace and trickery. She possesses great comfortability on the ball and can play both sides of the field along with centrally. During her time here at PD, she has twice been nominated by the United Soccer Coaches as a Mid-Atlantic Region Player. She was recognized by the North Carolina Soccer Coaches Association and our state association as an all-state player. She was ranked third in goals, assists and point production her first 2 seasons, and second in all stats last year prior to a terrible fractured fibula, which ended her junior season early before she returned for the final 2 games of our playoffs. She's been nominated First Team All Conference, First Team All Region 2. She's a state finalist. She's won 2 state championships, and she's had 3 national rankings. Unbelievable career. Devon has strong mentality, drive, and discipline, especially battling back from some tough injuries. You just heard me talk about one of them. Dev epitomizes what it means to play for PD and put that jersey on and go to practice and play every single week. I genuinely hope her career leaves an impression on our younger PD soccer players coming through. I'm really excited to see how Devon attacks her senior year and leads our team to another goal-setting season. A quote from the head coach at Miami University, Courtney Sermons: "We're excited to have Devon part of our program for the 26th season. She's incredibly fit and athletic, which is going to help her make a quick impact. She has the ability to play multiple positions and be dangerous going forward. Devon is the perfect fit for Miami because of her academics, work ethic, and high character. 2026 can't come soon enough." Devon, I know you're going to thrive at Miami. I'm going to miss your leadership. I'm going to miss our banter. I'm going to miss our celebrations and just a couple of heated discussions. But I can't wait to see you flourish at the next level. Please join me in congratulating Devon and her commitment to Miami of Ohio.
Thank you, Coach Stutz. First and foremost, I want to congratulate all the other signees today. Your hard work and dedication to your sports is truly inspiring, and I could not be more proud and honored to share the stage with each of you today. I want to start by thanking my parents. Above all, you have sacrificed more than one can even imagine. Your unconditional support, belief, and love for me has truly shaped the person that I am today, and I will forever be grateful. You believed in me, always, when I didn't believe in myself. To my mom, thank you. Thank you for always keeping me in line, for pushing me to be my best at everything I do, for going the extra mile to find the best resources for me, for taking time out of your day to take me to countless doctors and rehab appointments while simultaneously being there to support me throughout my ridiculously long list of injuries last year, pushing me to not give up when I felt at lost, driving us countless hours 4 days a week to New York as kids so we can gain the best exposure and play for the top teams. I have immense respect and gratitude for all that you've done for me. To my dad, words can't describe how endlessly grateful I am for all you do for me. I will forever cherish the moments we spend together. The car rides we have, spending hours on end bonding over music. You vowing to never drive through Atlanta ever again, and yet you still did. Being late to your flight just to be there on my senior day. Buying a chocolate glazed donut for me and strawberry for Blaine with 2 hot cocos if we scored when we were little. Your sometimes ridiculous but always meaningful pep talks before every game, and then of course silent treatment after. The sacrifices you have made, the memories that have come, will be something that I forever cherish. And to Blaine, I know you can't be here today, but I know you're watching. I cannot be doing this today without you. My whole life I have looked up to you and followed in your footsteps. I admire every single part of you, and I am forever grateful. You are my biggest inspiration and my best friend. From pregame concerts in your car, yelling at each other over the stupidest things, competing with one another, or lifting each other up after hard days, I know I can always count on you. To all the coaches and mentors I have had over my career, thank you for pushing me past my limits, being honest with me, demanding my best, seeing potential when I couldn't. Through the ups and downs, you are who have shown me what it means to love the game. To my teammates, past and present, thank you for every laugh, every brutal conditioning session, every memory. Bonding over the hard days, the tears, everything. You all make the hard days easier and the good days unforgettable. I will forever cherish every moment with each of you. Soccer has been such a huge part of my life, and like anything worth doing, it has its shares of ups and downs. There have been incredible moments, the wins, the goals, the moments that make all the hard days worth it, but also plenty of hard days. The days where my legs felt heavy, when practice felt endless, or when nothing seemed to go right on the field. Days where I felt lost in the sport and questioned if I should even play at the next level. But every single one of these days is what has built me into the player and person that I am today. I have learned that success and results don't come from the easy days, but instead the strenuous ones that test your heart. The days when you keep showing up anyways. And that is exactly what I and you all should continue to do. Keep showing up, keep working hard, and keep loving your game. And with all that being said, I am so beyond excited for what the future holds. Here's to the next chapter. Love and honor, and go Red Hawks.
Let's give it up again for our families who allowed us to be a part of this journey. It was amazing. Quick note, the video was recorded. We had a little trouble with the live stream, so we'll have that back up on our website. Friends and family, I would love to have, or friends on that side, families on this side to get pictures, and thanks for being here.
also should be advocating for participating in this event.
Hey folks, we have a middle school assembly that's getting ready to start, so we need to clear out of the theater. Thank you.
Please do not climb over. Good afternoon, middle school. We have some very special guests and some special announcements to get to, so let's get started. Please stand for the pledge. Your flag is over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag Before we invite our guests to the stage, we have a quick video about the upcoming turkey trot.
I can't think of any major event that we do here on Providence Days campus that signifies such a commitment to community engagement other than the Gil Murdoch Turkey Trot. It is that one event every year that the entire campus can come together and help the most vulnerable in our community during very difficult times. And I can't think of a better way to honor Gil Murdoch's legacy either.
He was an awesome colleague, and he was the first PE teacher here. And he was the first athletic director here. My first year here, I just remember him just taking me under his wings and just guiding and helping me learn the school and just took care of me.
He came in 1971. He taught every PE class. I think he started 11 sports teams. I also taught at Providence Day. This was a family place. Both our sons graduated from Providence Day. My son Gil said, Dad always found ways to put others first, whether that was opening the door for someone, calling a student to check on them in a tough time, or spending his whole professional career investing in others through coaching. It was others first. And the Turkey Trot in so many ways embodies that posture towards life and relationships.
It took some time for the school to kind of come back together after a great losses or not.
We had a department meeting and we were talking about doing something in his memory and his love for running. He was a cross-country coach and track coach, and everything that I've ever heard about Coach Mark is that he was all about his community. He was all about doing for others, and so that's how the service piece came into it.
He always wanted people to have fun and to enjoy what they did. So Jim took this all to heart. Got the PE department, and they've just been wonderful. So supportive. Oh my gosh. It's just beautiful. I mean, the vibe, it's hard to describe. We're so blessed. We're also, so privileged and so forth. But we need to take care of each other, and we need to take care of the greater community.
To be part of Charlotte is to be a neighbor. And we know that when a neighbor is in trouble, you show up. So the Gilmore Turkey Trot has partnered with Second Harvest Food Bank since its inception. What we want people to understand is nearly 12% of households in North Carolina are food insecure. 18 to 20% of children in Mecklenburg County are considered food insecure. 1 in 7 seniors. For a community and a country that has such abundance, this is that one time of the year that we're asking for everyone to consider in this season of giving, to give a little bit more to be able to help our neighbors.
Service is part of our school initiative, and we want our entire school to be a part of the Gilmore Turkey Trot, even if you cannot be on the track. The bigger part of this is the donations that we bring in, and every year we're able to donate 30 to 40 barrels of food and supplies, and that's the mission of the Turkey Trot, and that's what we want our entire community to be a part of.
It's important to know that the food bank doesn't just collect food, they also collect other items that aren't eligible for the SNAP benefit program. Things that are ineligible are cleaning supplies, as well as hygiene products. So while food is something that we need to focus on with regards to food insecurity in the city, think of the holistic, healthy environment. So I know what it's like personally to be food insecure. When I was 18 years old, I was going to school out of state, and I didn't have a meal plan. And it was very difficult not having a meal plan and knowing where your next meal was coming from. And I remember the first time after 2 months of having a salad, and I remember that. I'm 55, I'm gonna be 55 years old, and I remember that kid at 18 eating that salad and how important just having access to fresh fruits and vegetables was. So throughout people's lives, you never know who you're going to encounter who experience food insecurity. It could be one of your teachers. It could be a family friend. It could be someone who's struggling through the most difficult time. You never know. Food insecurity comes in a lot of different forms and fashion. So please just be mindful of whoever you're encountering, that they're your neighbors, and when your neighbors are in need, you help your neighbors.
A lot of institutions say this, but I think was true at Providence Day. It's a caring family. I think he would be thrilled, the idea, and he would say, yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, the PE classes out there dancing on the field. He would be counting up those cans and, just being so excited for what they've done for the community.
I think that as the school grows, so does the Turkey Trot, and so I'm looking forward to what this year brings.
In the past, we've had 10,000 units donated. So this year, we know that with everyone's focus on this Turkey Trot for the 18th year, we're asking for 12,000 units. And I think we're going to surpass it.
The Turkey Trot is November the 21st. Anytime that you can come out and spend some time with us, please do.
People can come try it during the breaks. We welcome anyone to the track. We'll be playing music, we'll be celebrating, and we'll be trying on the track all day long.
Hey, don't forget about the dancing.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we dance.
Oh, yes.
All right. So very cool. Glad you guys were able to see that. I talked a little bit the other day, so I'll try and keep it brief. I was very lucky that Coach Murdoch was on the hiring committee to get me here at Providence Day, so certainly thankful for his contribution to my life, being able to come here to Providence Day. Consummate gentleman, just a great man. Almost all the sports that he started here at Providence Day is just amazing. He was like, if a kid said, hey, Coach, we need to have a football team, he's like, well, let me figure it out. And he would figure it out and get that team going. And then eventually that team would be going, and he would pass it off to a different coach, and he would just move on to the next one. But a great man. And we've had several of our faculty members were actually student of his. So just a great young man if you want to hear more about him. A couple of things about the Turkey Trot. So we are going 12,000 units. That's what we're shooting for, okay? And that means the whole community, lower school, middle school, and upper school, we got to come together. We have a little something that if you guys, if we as a school, okay, all band together, you guys will earn a Spirit Week, okay, to be a day later to be determined. But we got to get to 10,000. We can't get to 11,800. No, it's got to be 12,000 or above. That's where we can go. And some of the teachers don't even know this yet. If we get to 12,000, you will also get to nominate. Dun, dun, dun. Teachers are looking here right now. I'm looking at Mrs. Bynum. She's very excited about this. Okay. A select teacher of yours will get to wear a turkey costume for a designated. Oh, Mrs. Bynum's already shaking her head.